It is a state so proud of its hockey that fans have walked past scores school jerseys since 2000 when their Wild began to play. The fans and these players are ready for Let's Play Hockey tonight. Minnesota's got the puck and they get to make the first play.
The Panthers, if there's a flaw with the way they're playing, it's tough to find. And that's exactly what the opponents they've beaten have been saying as they leave the ice.
Pitching it to James. Passing one off now to Huberdeau. Good place to shoot from. Big pad save. Play halted down to the ice and ran.
Miller's had an excellent season so far. He's got a high winning percentage, way more wins than losses. He's made enough saves that gives his team a chance to get their feet underneath them when they don't play very well. But he's been pretty consistent this year. We'll see if the opposition can get somebody in his eyes tonight.
Score! It's a 1-0 game, and the traveling team strikes first.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
Huberdeau's got his team on the board first.
That's part of the game plan as a visitor. Get the first one.
Florida's won that faceoff. They have it. Crosses that line. Punched away. Strong wrister. And ring more bells on that one. One and score! He's got his second of the game.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
Oh, he's close. That's a good shot. He looked like he was in position to make the save, but he got just a small piece of it.
And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Goes to the backhand. The big pillows came in handy. Looking to Zucker. Cut through the neutral zone. Gives it on a cross from the point. Made the save. Trying to go to Huberdeau. Stole that pass. Knocked off the puck. Puck is thrown to James. Wonderful block. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
A point hammer shot. Stood up there and blocked that shot. Good work. Still hasn't paid off yet. He scores! 3 straight goals.
The coach will be happy about what he just saw. The team had a ton of pressure in the zone. They did everything right, and they get rewarded.
A little under 3 minutes played here in the first. Florida's continuing to build. They've got a 3-goal lead. They've won the faceoff. The Panthers are at the wing in neutral ice. Takes a shot. Save! Dumba's heading out of the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Foligno. Outletted to Barkov. Skates it into the zone. Laid on to James. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
Florida's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
Gets that one on a cross. In front. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Minnesota's along the wing at center ice. Moving it to Jensen. Pass attempt to Pominville. Nicely received at the point. And a save. Gathered up by Eberle. Pitching this one to Zucker. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Shoots. At least he protected his goaltender. To James.
James has been a playmaking machine so far. He's got 2 assists. He's been fabulous.
Minnesota's in control of the puck in their own end. Slices through the neutral zone. And angled to Suter. Save there. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play. A little under 7 minutes to go in the period. The Panthers lead by 3, going for 4. Propelled to Eric Stahl. He got in the lane of the shot and blocked it. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Rister just missed high.
He was in the right area of the ice there. You got to make the goaltender work.
Florida's setting up an offense from the wing. Lets it go. Good save there. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Chip to Markov. Good face-off win. He got rid of it. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Shoots with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
On to Dumba. He throws it there. Wonderful stop. He scores! That one shows why you don't take penalties.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
He hangs his head as he gets beaten on the glove side low here. This is a shot most goalies in this league expect to stop.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
Assisted by number 22,
Muscled long to Dumba. Shoots it on. Snapping a pass to James.
58 seconds.
Around the 20th minute of this period. At the front of the net. They score!
Markov's decision was pretty easy this low in a slot. Just snap it off, and he did.
Just too quickly, Edzo, down on his knees into the butterfly. That opens up the top of the net, and the shot beats him up over the stick side.
New neutralized face-off win. Directing that one to Zucker.
Alexander Barkov, assisted by number 7.
Wants the shoulder of the corner here. Pitching it to Barkov. The Panthers skated up on the side.
40 seconds.
Shoots one. Did what he's paid to do.
Florida's lucky to have one of the top goal scorers in the league. He's a dangerous player that seems to be able to score no matter what the fact that he's the other team's focus.
"20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen."
Don't forget to check out
Miller's had a difficult contest, and here is an example of that. For now, he gets a rest. So do we as we head to break. Period 2 has started. Maybe the gap can be closed a little bit this period. Gains the zone. Intercepts that pass.
Florida's just caused another turnover. That's a big reason, Doc, they have a huge lead in this game.
Terrific determination by Alex Pietrangelo. Takes that pass from the other point. Gets that pass in the corner. Rides the line. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. To Pietrangelo. Throws it in front. Save!
Miller's had an excellent game in goal. He has had to deal with several difficult opportunities. He's stopped most of them, but offensively, they can't even get in the game.
Minnesota's up the wing, setting things up. Delayed penalty coming up. He's got that pass at the point. That puck struck him in front. The Panthers are penalized 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
Panthers penalty to number 17, James. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 1 minute 57
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
I like their setup on the power play that scored earlier, Doc. Let's see if they can get it set up again. Move the penalty killers around for a couple of good chances. Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
Passing one off now to Barkov. Leads that charge into the zone. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
He gets in close to the net and fires it past the goaltender with a snapshot.
Barkov's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
It's going to be a long rest of the night for him as he'll slowly make his way to the bench and exchange his mask for a baseball hat. His night is done, and it hasn't been a very good one.
Florida's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully, they don't go daydreaming now. They've got the draw.
His third of the game, scored by number
And he dumps it in.
Huberdeau, assisted by number
Gathered up again by Huberdeau. Looking to Barkov.
Ian Lakashi. Time of the goal,
Slid to
3
James.
seconds.
Side to side they go, trying to generate something. He takes that point pass. Shoots one. They score! 3 in a row!
space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Outstanding play that delivered the pass on his stick. When he got it, he made no mistake to beat the goaltender.
The Panthers have gotten another goal on a night of many goals. What a satisfying night for them, and their coach won't have much to say.
Scored by number 6.
Laid on to Barkov.
Assisted by number 11, Jonathan Huberdeau. And by number
Gives it to the point. Lets it go. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab.
The Panthers are fortunate to have him on their roster. He has among the highest point totals in the league. He's dangerous both with and without the puck. It's without the puck where he creates room for himself and becomes a dangerous offensive player.
Trying to go to Stewart. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Minnesota's players seem to have given up here. It's like they've mailed the rest of this game in. I don't like what I see. I know the coaches don't like it, and they've been in their players a lot, but it almost seems like they've given up at this point.
Receives that pass from the other side. Propelled to Stewart. Gets that pass in the corner. Shot on. The pad came in handy that time. Took that pass perfectly off the wing. And it's all turned away with the stick. Puck is thrown to Eric Stahl. Chip to Bowie. Trying for it. A terrific block. He got right in the way. Solid, clean win. The Panthers through the neutral zone have possession. Feeds the point. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Brings it in for an attack. Swipes that.
Florida's in complete control of this game because of their ability to force turnovers.
Lets it go. Score! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
You give him the opportunity from this spot in the ice, that's the low slot area, he's gonna score.
Enzo, when we played, the goalies used to stand up. That was the easiest spot to beat them. Low stick side. Even with the butterfly, it's still a really good shot. Clean beat there.
Florida's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Takes it in from the neutral zone. On to Huberdeau. Terrific point-blank save.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. Eberle's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Florida's getting the edge for the first time tonight with a power play. Clean win on the draw. That puck's loose because of the defense. A shot. That's a great save. Slid to Byron. It's dumped in. Scooped up by Alex Pietrangelo. And now it's directed to Huberdeau. Using the point. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Let's go, a wrister. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? A shot. Big pad save. Threatening an attack. Back at the point now. Leads it right back to Barkov.
The Panthers have to be happy with this effort.
Shoots. Rings it off the post.
James has about the first bad bounce they've had all night. Everything else has gone into the net. It looks like a coal bin in there. This has been a terrific penalty kill so far. They've been up the ice, pressuring them on the entries into the zone, so the Killers have done an outstanding job getting themselves into the shooting lanes and also protecting the goaltender so he can see the puck if it ever gets there.
Into the end of attack. Oh, and he missed the net.
Coaches always told hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Through 2 periods, an enormous number of shots on goal. It reads 33 for the Panthers and 18 for the Wild.
Fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's
Dubnyk's had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins.
Please visit our team website.
Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Minnesota's got a real tough task ahead of them as we get ready for the third period. They know they're facing a hot goaltender. They know they've created a lot of chances. They need a bounce. They need to get a greasy goal. In order to do that, you've got to put yourself right in front of the goaltender.
Nicely patted away. Florida's in their own end, continuing on. To James.
James is looking to add to his big point total here tonight.
Puts one on. Wonderful save. He finally got it out of there. Florida's continuing on up the wing. Laid on to James. Oh, what a save that was.
James isn't a finesse player. He has among the highest hit totals in the league. He doesn't leave any check unfinished, and he's an energy player for his team.
Nice face-off work. To Zucker. Steps across that line.
Zucker's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Right to the point. Propelled to Eric Stahl. A shot. What a reaction save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Back on his stick. Moving it to James. Terrific determination by Alex Pietrangelo. Nice stick by the defense. Minnesota's moving the puck up the wing. Chip to Dumba. That face-off is won. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Skill play, but biggest chance of the game. Minnesota's in the neutral zone along the wing. From the slot of wrister, he scores! Maybe that'll change things.
Schlemko's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Luongo's looking down, checking where this puck worked its way through. He stopped enough of it that it should be in front of him. However, it somehow squeaked through.
Minnesota's gotten one here. That's something. But they still have a big hill to climb if they're going to make this respectable. We're in the third period. Loose puck due to the play by Zucker. On to James. Glove save. Nice.
Jason Zucker. Time of the goal. 5 minutes.
Through the corner. A shot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Forks it to Pietrangelo. To Huberdeau. Makes a shot. Score!
Get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Dubnyk's down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
Florida's goal has built an even bigger lead We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 17, James.
Gains that offensive line. Fires a textbook stick save. Score! What a way to answer back. Push that scoreboard right back to where it was. Wow!
There's the old adage, get it to the net. You never know what can happen. Because he doesn't hit it solidly, the goalie is fooled on it.
Minnesota's gotten one. They still trail by a whopping score. There's not a lot of time left in the game, but maybe they can fine-tune a few things for next time. Maybe can change the tide at center ice. And he sends it back into the opposite corner. Florida's carrying on up the wing. Dogged determination there by Huberdeau. Back to the point. Turned a shot on net. Acrobatic stop by Dubnyk. Lets it go. Blockered away. Gets it back. He won't avoid something for doing that. Outstanding. And so the fight begins.
Now that's the sign of a true teammate.
They used their fists and got a fistful. 5 each for fighting.
Both these guys are going to get a well-deserved rest after that scrap.
Well, there's no way they're going to come back now. They're going to try and exact a pound of flesh here.
Tries to get it over the line. The game is over. Florida's collected another victory, and this winning streak gets longer.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
Greetings, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich. We got a chance to be around one of the best teams in the league that we're going to watch tonight. What did you take from that?
They have great confidence. I mean, when we had a chance to visit with them a few hours ago, they just have a great confidence about them, understanding of knowing who they are, the structure that they play with, and know that they can play with any team in the entire National Hockey League, but a very confident bunch each and every night.
Florida's identity has been on full display all season long as they sit near the top of the league standings. They understand who and what they are, and that's how they approach each and every night, regardless of the opponent.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Gave his team a chance to win last time, so he's out there this time. Carey Price in goal. Over a decade from the start with the same team, a lot of trophies and counting playoffs, well over 300 victories. As we begin, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy to watch for, highly skilled, quick, and clever. I once heard a coach say that mid-year is dog days. Well, it's not pup night in the stands, and I don't think it's going to be a dog game out there. Regardless, it's underway. Shot on. Save. Florida's controlling play now up the wing. Chip to James. Many yards gained to Huberdeau. Lost possession there. Puck is thrown to Huberdeau. Propelled to Ekblad. Point to point. Right back to Pietrangelo. Right back to Pietrangelo. Can he clear? The Canadians have it along the side at mid-ice. Turned a shot on net. Routine save, but a necessary one. Down near the players is Ray Ferraro.
Luongo's play this season has been so consistent. He's got an excellent win-loss record. He doesn't give up the bad goal when it's a crippling time for a team. He makes the big save when he has to. And as a result, the penalty killing's been really good, and they have enough confidence to be aggressive offensively to put enough numbers up on the board.
Okay, Ray, thank you. On to Shaw. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
A bit over 5 minutes have passed. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. Good face-off victory there. Florida's along the wing at center ice. Sends to the point. Fires. That puck's loose, defended away by Huberdeau. Nice stick by the defense. Play is offside. Back to center ice. And the face-off's won. Florida's continuing to probe up the wing. Pitching this one to Barkov. Gathered up again by Gallagher. Looking to headman up the wing. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Fires! He scores!
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
The Canadians control from the neutral zone. Montreal's winging it at neutral ice. And now it's directed to Barkov. Driving in from no man's land. Save there. Goes back deep for it. Montreal setting up an offense from the wing. Points it. Looks from the corner. Bort's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Florida's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Panthers penalty to number 6, Alex Petrovich. 2 minutes for hooking. Time in the penalty, 9 minutes.
The Canadians will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Good, solid defense there. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
James doesn't turn away from too many hits. As a result, he has among the highest hit totals in the league. He generates offense by separating body from puck.
Just a bit under 9 minutes left in the first. The Panthers lead 1-0. Linesman signals an offside.
The Panthers have been able to get ongoing offense from him for quite some time now. This point streak continues as he's had an excellent game again. Montreal's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
The Canadiens needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Montreal's waiting back in their own end. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shot. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Florida's had the last 10 games to be admired. They've been physical, they've been aggressive, their power play has been exceptional, but they're going to get no break tonight because their opponent has been every bit as good in those areas in their 10-game segment.
Trying to go to James. Laid on to Huberdeau. Puck picked up here. In that defensive zone, an important play. The Canadiens skated up on the side. Nicely received at the point. Barkov's lost the draw. Maybe in this close game, it doesn't matter. Cleared it out of there. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock. Slid to Pietrangelo. It's dumped in. That one's fired back out, and so more time will go off the penalty clock. Passing into open ice. Chip to Huberdeau. He could start some danger here. As that point pass as well. Shoots one. He tried to go top shelf and was just too high. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Pietrangelo's trying to get out of his own end. Florida is starting back in the defensive zone. Skates it into the zone. Shoots one. Blocked. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Duchesne. Propelled to Barkov. To Huberdeau. Skates to the corner. Had it away. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie.
Barkov skating, got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Price can't do much more than this. He makes that first stop, gets no help on the rebound. The goal scorer is able to whack it in.
Trying to relieve some of the pressure. Moving it to Alsner. Carries it on in from center. Big drive. Save. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Barkov's among the highest goal scorers in the league. He does his damage from in close to the net. He'll power his way in looking for rebounds. He's got a real knack for where the loose puck is.
The clock has bled down to the last minute. The Panthers are at the wing in neutral ice. Up to the point. Oh, how can they miss that pass? That puck sailed out of play and went out over the glass. The Canadians win that neutral zone faceoff. Gains the zone. Tried, but it didn't work. Looking to Huberdeau. And a pass that just did not work and forces the ball back as far as center.
Florida's been an offensive juggernaut led by this player who has among the highest points totals in the league. He's a dangerous player, remarkably skilled on the power play.
And they've won the faceoff. Right into the slot. Made that stop. First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. The Panthers are up 2-0.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena.
Florida's insurance goal was scored late in the period. You see it once again as we go to break. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Canadians come into the second period trailing on the scoreboard because they didn't possess the puck much in the first. They'll need to change that and their approach if they want to win this game.
Period 2 has begun. Ray Ferraro is closest to the action. Eddie Olczyk is alongside Mike Emmerich. Yours truly upstairs. The Canadians with a face-off win. Fires! Great save in close.
That great save was all positioning.
And that one's passed up the wing to Duchesne. He's got that point pass. Good shooting place. Score! They're back to within one.
Giordano's quick hands allowed him to snap that one up and score the goal.
Even when we were all playing road hockey as kids, we loved to glove the puck. It was one of our favorite saves. Same for a goaltender in this league, but he doesn't get it, and it's in the net.
The Canadians, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. The Panthers got that face-off win. Now what? Is able to move on in. Strong wrister. Got his glove on it. Price makes a smart play and holds for a face-off.
Barkov's been a really responsible player for his team. He has among the highest plus-minuses in the league. But to have that, you've got to be able to produce at both ends of the ice.
They won that face-off trying to generate something. And thrown down to Barkov. Gets that one on a cross. Takes a slap shot.
Good opportunity to regroup here after that save, but now they got to win a defensive zone faceoff.
Solid, clean win. The Canadians recoiling back in their own end. Solid work there by Alex Pietrangelo. Fired up the wing to Huberdeau. On to James. Smart recovery by Brendan Gallagher. The Canadians are driving it from the wing. And he dumps it in. Pass attempt to Ekblad. Pitching it to Barkov. Good hustle, and the icing is waved off. Terrific determination by Duchesne. That was a big hit.
James often leads with his skill. A tremendously talented player, but man, when he lays the body on, the bench jumps to its feet.
The Panthers win that faceoff. Sauced big time to Huberdeau. The Canadians control the play in their own end. No team worth its name is going to let that go. These two guys don't like one another, and they're proving it now.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
And this fight on that punch has ended.
That's gotta hurt. What a way to leave your mark.
Florida's got a little bit of swagger going now. Their man's won the fight. The crowd is ecstatic.
Just under 8 minutes have gone by. They have scored, and so maybe there's momentum here. Good job on the draw. Directing that one to Weber. Outstanding body contact.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Scooped up by Alex Pietrangelo. That didn't go like he wanted. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. And the pass goes back over the blue line, so they have to recoil. Snapping a pass to Huberdeau. Takes that pass from the other point. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Florida's coaches have to be shaking their head as their player takes another penalty. He leads the league in penalty minutes. Several of them have put their team at a great disadvantage.
The Panthers get the draw. Swept on to Matheson. To the point it comes. Just walking the tightrope. A shot. That shot's blocked. Collect it now. He won't avoid something for doing that. And so, as predicted, we have a fight here.
All players have a role, Doc. Two things, accept and execute. He certainly did that.
Apiece for fighting. The way they went, they should have gotten 10.
Now this is old-time hockey. The game's chippy. It seems like the puck is only there so people can follow where the next fight might be.
James was on the losing end of that fight. He's not going to the box. He's going back to the locker room.
Just under 3 minutes remaining in the second. And it is 2-1 the score in this one. Florida's got another win. Redirection. Score! Two periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third. We turn now to the shots on goal at the end of 2. 24 for the Panthers and 18 for Montreal. Giordano's injury may or may not be severe. We'll try to find out for you during the intermission.
$10 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be released within a week of.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Canadians are lucky to still be in this game, Doc. They've been outplayed by a large margin, especially in time of possession. One lucky bounce, and they're right back in it.
Third period has started here. Let's see what kind of a rocky ride we get. Shot. Point blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
The Panthers prevailing on the faceoff. Fired one and it got the post. Cut that pass in his own end. Receives that pass from the other side. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
He's got one of the harder shots in the league, Doc.
And that's the end of the game. Two teams battled pretty hard. Florida has racked up another victory, and so the chain gets longer.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is because this team is really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
Some nights are special in memory. This one was an outstanding game. So long for now.